So Sydney was always a super energetic child. She never sat still. She was always kind of bouncing from place to place, which was fine. We didn't really think a whole lot of it until she went to school. It was honestly so much worse than I could have imagined. The first day of school, we got called by the principal. That first day, started off a months-long, crying every day because it was so frustrating. She couldn't sit still, she didn't listen, she was running out of the classroom. So we also knew she wasn't sleeping, and we couldn't figure out what the deal was with that. So basically a year goes by. She needed to repeat kindergarten. So we start the next year hoping maybe a year of maturity will be helpful. That first couple of months into the next year was even worse than the year prior. Still, constant calls from school. Meeting with the school became a part-time job. We have 2 other children, and I felt like I could never even give them attention. I was exhausted mentally. It was just not what I thought starting school for her would be like. So when she really her behavior progressed where it became worse. So we were at a point that it was definitely not getting better. It was 100% getting worse. The sleep just became something that was really on my heart. Something is just not right. I cannot figure out what is off with her in this lack of sleep. It's just not normal. And so we kind of searched around and looked to do a sleep study. They confirmed the night that they did it, she got 0 minutes of REM sleep. The doctors would throw out, these kind of nice sounding words about, a medication for an awake, sort of drug. And I've just had this sense as a mom that there is no way that I'm putting my 6-year-old on those kind of medications so young in her life. I just kept having this feeling over and over and over again and praying that there's gotta be something else out there for her. So I brought up to my husband, surely there's a natural doctor that has other things they can help us with. I didn't even really know what I was asking for when I called, only that I needed help with something. And by then I had called a lot of different doctors' offices. I had spoken to a lot of different people over the past couple of years. So when we came in, I just really felt like there was empathy for the situation and what we were dealing with, and that you recognize this is kind of the end of the road. I don't have another option after this if it doesn't work. So I think it gave me hope. I think about 3 weeks, Sydney actually started sleeping at night. But what we were really excited about knowing that it worked was she came in the middle of the night, which was not unusual. However, she woke us up saying that she had bad dreams. And we were like, oh my gosh, you're dreaming. That's so exciting. But we're so sorry, and gave her a big hug. She became more agreeable at school. They started to see her just kind of cooperate a little bit more. It still took a lot longer for some of the major things to settle down, but almost a year later they have. And every day is so much easier. It has been life-changing. I can't really imagine where we would be had we not gone down this road.